I got 6 PlayStations fully off eBay. Want to see if I can save them. This is the crustiest one. It's absolutely manky and there's lasers broken in it. And honestly, I don't want to try turning this on before I've taken it apart, just to make sure it's not just going to go pop. So yeah, I'm going to take a look at this. I mean, it's so rusty underneath as well in that shield. So it's obviously had some moisture in there. So hopefully it's not completely wrecked. I've got some spare bits and bobs though, so hopefully I can get it working. Yeah, I'm going to start by just taking the lid off and having a look at it before I turn it on. Yeah, so what delights are in here? I can say it's well manky. I'm going to have to give the case a good scrub. It's always a bit hard to tell with these. Sometimes they look really bad on the outside, and you open up and they're not actually too bad, but I get a feeling that that's not going to be the case. Oh, that screw were a bit loose. I think someone might have been in here before. What are the chances that this is just awful? Da 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 da. Whoa. Alright, so yeah, I'll take this off. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I mean the power supply. Oh, there's some monkey bits on it. Actually, let's take that out first and have a look at that. See how that looks. So that's the main thing at first to look at. What I'll do as well is I'll turn it on without it plugged into the board, so if there's a short or anything or something funky going on, it's isolated to this bit. Actually, take that from there. So let's have a look at that. The back of it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't actually look too bad, that. Alright, let's have a look at the main board and see how bad that is. So what you can do with these is just give them a good scrub down with some sandpaper and put some new galvanizing spray on it. Or if you've got one, just replace it. And I think I might have a spare one of these. I've definitely got a spare for the back panel. I don't know if this is going to be... Oh, there's another screw there. I'm going to say, what I like about these is they've got arrows that show you where all the screws are. It's that monkey, I can't believe I didn't see them. Ew. Look at that. That has had a lot of moisture in it. It's got a mod chip in it. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. Oh no, what have I bought? It might be toast. It's hard to say without looking at everything underneath. See how badly corroded it is. Oh, that mod chip's down there. It might be okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's what all that is. Couldn't even tell because it's that manky. That's it, use sellotape, that'll be fine. Oh, look at the state of that. Jeez. Wow, that's bad. Right, I think I've got another one of them. I'm going to just put it in. I know it should be cleaned out first, but I'm just going to put this in for now. It made me feel a bit better. Alright, just have a little look at this. I mean, it might be okay. It's so monkey. What's the laser like? I think that actually spins pretty well. I mean, it's a shame that that bit's broken, but maybe we can do something about that. Because I've got some spare laser parts. I think, let's just see if this even turns on. They're not corroded. What's it like on the other side? It doesn't look too bad. These plastics need a right good bath. Right, I'm going to see if this boots up. Alright, here goes nothing. Good sign. Oh, cool. I don't see any smoke, so that's good. Right, cool. I'm going to try plugging that drive in and see what it does. Now, what I'm going to do first, actually, is I'm going to have a look at that, see if I can just remove that plastic. Trick with these, make sure that this is all the way back up to here. Else you can't get this plastic thing off. There's just 2 screws. I wonder if it's just been, well, I mean, all the rest of it, I don't think anyone would have wanted to turn that thing on. Looks like it's been outside in rain or something. Put them on there. Right. See a bit of the plastic. Nah. I think. Right, I did. Just did it off camera a minute. Did get it out. I got some better tweezers for that. Right. So about taking this bit off. A little screw there. And hopefully all that should come off. Oh, that rusty, or is that Loctite? I think it's Loctite. Right. How does this come off? Or can it come off? Ah, see. So I've got to pull this out. So what you do with this, you take this right to the end. Just chuck something in there, because you've got to push this right to the back. That's it. That releases it. Because this little bit of plastic goes all the way around. It hooks up at the bottom of the mechanism. I'm a bit worried that I can't get it out of there. I mean, it's broken anyway. It's going to be destructive. That's it. Hey. There's something there. Right, let's see if I've got another one of them covers. Right. Hang on. Have a crack at putting this back on. So it sort of goes in under that ribbon. The way I took it off, that hooks over there, goes under that bit. That should just click on. Yeah, that's it. There we go. It's good. So I get this back in here. Yeah, how bad that sounds. That bit of a clean as well. Goes in that side first. And there. And it's just sort of a bit of a reversal of doing that. This little back clip goes in there, and you sort of push it up. And get this doodad, and just clip that back in. There we go. It's got sort of like a little mechanism, so if you push it this way, it'll slip. So there we go in. I mean, be a bit more gentle if I knew it actually blooming works, but I'm not holding my breath about it, so not worried about giving it a bit of stick. These can be a bit fiddly to get back on, because you've got this little clip over in if you don't get it on. If you don't get this on right, it'll make a terrible mess of your discs. I'm going to take all this back apart again to grease all that up, because that were a right mess. I mean, there's loads of muck in there, and obviously even the good ones, like the grease all ones changing in them. It's all dried up and full of everything. Yeah, see what that does when I plug it in. Right, I've just got this lid that I've glued that down with this spare one out of a broken one. Just test lasers so you can see what they're doing when they're. There we go, a little bit of action out there. Tell you what though, I don't see any light out of that diode. I think you're not supposed to look at them. I don't think that's going to do anything. Let me just go grab a disc and I'll try that. No, doing something. It's booting. I mean, it doesn't sound great. Wants greasing back up again and everything. Yeah, it's booting into that. That is very, very good. Just going to play some, I know it's got a video on it. There we go, Golden Mode 5. Because this is a video, so if it plays this smoothly, it should be a miracle. There you go. Even if something looks completely toast, but look, even them, even lasers on these, I don't think they're that bad. I know they used to be plagued back back in the day with like lasers going wrong, but I honestly think most of it's down to just not having oil or grease in them, and that just drying up. So the amount that I've just fixed by putting a bit of WD-40 in the motors and then putting some clock oil in there afterwards, after it's been cleaned out, and then just re-greasing the mechanism, you know, a lot of them just start working again. If there's any sort of knock on the laser, if you're looking at the iPad and it knocks it up and down, it's harder for it to keep the signal. I don't have an oscilloscope. I did have one for a brief bit, but I ended up selling it because I needed one that was a bit smaller, really. But they're really good for getting them lasers dialed in. Yeah, that works. So this is a bunch of people from the 90s who scored cool goals. That's cool, man. It's working. Right, I'm just going to check a burn disc now. Just see if that works. Because it's got a mod chip, I'm interested to see if that's still working, because sometimes I can go a bit dodgy. There you go, plumbing works. Needs a right good clean up. It does hang on there a little bit longer than I'd like, but we haven't actually cleaned that laser yet, so I wonder if that will help. Oh, you see it's hanging in on here. Let me just put some isopropyl on that laser and see how it goes. Right, my camera died, so I just had a little play off camera. I took it back apart again, the laser, and I greased the track up, and I put some oil. Got one of these little handy little bottles. It's just clock oil. I'll just put some of that in the motor and check this out. And it just goes to show you that sometimes you might think that the laser's just gone because it's skipping, but it's not actually the laser itself, it's the it's just the mechanism. I mean, I should imagine they were never designed to last 30 years. Just need a good clean, fresh grease, oil in the motor, oil the motor up again. I mean, this is a copy disc and it's running smoothly. I've noticed it's in colour as well. This is an NTSC game and it's a PAL TV, so I'm going to have a look, see if they've there is a PAL 60 mod you can do, which is just lifting a pin on the GPU. I'm going to have a quick look, see if they've done that, and I think I'll call it that. I'll just give all the plastics and everything a good clean up and check, make sure there's no caps leaking or anything. Yeah, as you can see, it's running good. Like another bit of video. Happy with that. So, first one of 6. I pulled this one out because it looked the worst. Yeah, got it going. So there we go. There was some like little bits of it's like glow or something. Just couldn't get them off. It does look a little bit grubby, but it's a lot better than it did before. Yeah, so one saved. Say it's not a full restoration, but gets it going, saves it from the skip. Looking good, happy with that. You can see that all it is. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I need to get a new spindle for it, but or maybe put some glue on it or something. That's a shame. Other than that though, let me just try see if it still boots up okay. Now we just push that back down. You usually do. I wonder if I've got a spare for that. Sounds good. Yeah, it's booting. One thing I did do is I forgot to put the screws into the board before I put the big shield on top. And when I was playing it, it crashed out and then it just wouldn't boot. And then I saw them screws, and I think what's happened is because that shield was loose underneath, it's just shorted it underneath. So once I screwed it down, it all started working correctly again. But yeah, it's good with that. One down, my first video. Like and subscribe.